family, and faculty. It is my great pleasure to be standing before you today. However, I did not achieve this honor solely on my own, and I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to those who have helped me along the way. First, thank you to my parents and sister, who have tolerated and helped to relieve the stress and anxiety which I have endured over the course of my high school career. Well, most of the time, that is. Second, thank you to my grandparents for always encouraging me to be the best I can be and always reminding me how proud we are. Next, a huge thank you to my teachers for being so patient with my many, many questions and constant concerns in the classroom. Finally, thank you to my friends and boyfriend for sticking by my side and never failing to call me a nerd every chance you got. Class of 2018, congratulations. It has undoubtedly been a long journey, and we should all be very proud that we have made it this far. 14 years ago, most of us were only concerned with who was going to be line leader or whether or not Bosco sticks were going to be served for lunch. Now, the question we are all asking ourselves is, what am I going to do with my life? Every single one of us will have a different answer to this question. But one thing remains true. Kindness is key to a lasting legacy. I know I am young, and I am certainly not claiming to have a substantial amount of wisdom. However, I have learned some lessons over the course of my life. And the only moments that I truly regret are those that were failures of kindness. My biggest piece of advice to you, class of 2018, is to be kind. Be kind to everyone, regardless of race, gender, ethnicity, religion or lack thereof, sexuality, appearance, or origin. Also, be kind to animals. When it comes down to it, we are all simply beings living on this big ball floating in space. And we should strive to help one another in this crazy, confusing thing we call life. If you just take a moment and think about who in your life you remember most fondly, I'll bet it's not the people that were most popular, best looking, or had the most money. I'll bet it is those who were kindest to you. So, class of 2018, let's be remembered. Let's be known for exhibiting kindness, generosity, selflessness, and love. Let's leave a legacy.